Hi, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. I'm out on the back deck cooking a cake. I've got a Betty Crocker, just add water, chocolate chip muffin cake, whatever you want to call it, cooking here. And I'm using a prototype stove that you saw in the tail end of my last video. The stove and the remote both go into a carry case. I'm not planning on making this stove for the public. It was a one-off prototype for myself. Probably will end up in my pack. I really like, it's based on an M1, and I really like the M1, but I didn't like the nipple at the top, so that was to retain alcohol. So this one has got the nipple on the bottom, but because I'm using the remote, the alcohol retaining part of it is no longer a problem. So it's a pretty good design. The reason why I'm not going to make this is this remote, in order to fit in the case, the nipple had to be indented in flush. And in order to do that, I had to drill a channel in a ½ an inch and put the nipple in, and then go inside and mill all around that channel without breaking through. And it took me 3 tries to do it. I ruined the first 2. And the third one's a charm. So I probably won't be making that. Now, this cake that I'm cooking, I took the pan, like I told you in a couple of videos back, and instead of using the using oil and the flour, I just used Crisco. I just coated the bottom of the pan and the sides all the way up to the top with a good liberal amount of Crisco. And last time I did this, it like fell out of the pot when I got done. It worked really great, no stick at all. Now to give you an idea how cold it is today, you probably can't see this, but this is full of water, and it's not frozen just like scum over. It's frozen right to the bottom, and it actually has belled the bottom of this pot a little bit. Frozen solid. It was like 5 degrees this morning, so, and that was out here. So this is working out pretty good. Let's take a quick look at it. It's only been on there for very few minutes. There's my remote, and you can see that the nipple, get down there so you can see the nipple is in just flush with the edge. There's my little M1 stove. It's an original bongo, actually. Really nice. And I've got my cake in here. It's just starting to cook now. Got my stopwatch going. It's only been 5 minutes. So once this cake is done, I'll turn the camera back on, and we'll see if it comes out of the pot easy or if it sticks. Okay, it smells real blueberry out here. I can smell it all over the deck. It's a real nice blueberry cake smell. And it's cold, so I had to cook it a little bit longer. It's been 25 minutes, and the stove is still performing great, and I've still got, maybe 1/8 of an inch of alcohol in my remote. So this remote has enough alcohol in it to do a complete bake even on a cold day, using a stove without the donut wick. Okay, so let's take a look at this, and I'm going to let it set and cool down a little while before I attempt to take it out. But yeah, see it's all brown around the edges? I think that's going to go, and it rose up and hit the top of the pan, top of the lid. You don't usually see that happen. So I'm going to let this set here and cool down so it's cool enough to touch, and that'll let it cook a little bit more. Sometimes they're not quite done in the middle, but if you just let them set for 10 minutes, they'll actually continue to cook and cook right into the middle without burning. It's a nice trick, and it works great. Okay, I'll turn the camera back on in about 10 minutes, and we'll take it out and see if it sticks. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and it's cooled down quite nicely, mainly because it's really cold out here. So what I'm going to do is, that's still kind of hot. I'm going to see if I can dump it out on top of this 12 centimeter pot. So let's move in a little bit closer and see what we got here. In another half an hour, it's 4 o'clock now. In another half an hour, it'll be pitch dark here. I've got the light, the porch light on too. Wow, look at that. Whew! Just fell right out. Is that gorgeous or what? Wow, look at that. That's just nice. I don't care who you are. So, I think it's safe to say that from now on, I think the best way to do these is Crisco. Just paint a little Crisco right on the inside of the pot. I use a fair amount. I probably used a teaspoonful of Crisco. I put it on pretty liberal. And your cakes will just fall right out. And that's always a good thing. So, I'm Tinny from minibulldesign. Get out and hike. Take a friend. Enjoy the great outdoors. And more important than anything, try to have a really great day. And try to take some time out to have just a little bit of fun today. Maybe take one of my stoves and bake a cake. Bye-bye.